So, what are we talking about when we say equations of a circle? Well, when graphing a circle, it's defined by a certain equation. The standard form for the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Hk is the center, and it's important to note that in order to graph the circle correctly, you have to flip the sign of both h and k. If you don't quite understand that part, don't worry, because you'll see how it works in the example coming up. The next part of the equation is the radius squared. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle to each point surrounding it. Now, moving on from the standard equation, let's look at an example equation. In this equation, you can see that the center is negative 4, 2. Note that to get the center, we have to flip the sign in the equation or put the numbers opposite. Now we have to get the radius of the circle. Since in the equation 25 is the radius squared, to get the radius alone, all we have to do is square root the number. The square root of 25 is 5, so the radius of the circle is 5. Now that we've found all we need to graph the circle, let's see what it looks like on an actual graph. As you can see on the graph, the center is at negative 4, 2, and the distance from the center to the points around the circle is 5. This is how you graph using an equation. Now that we've gone over the equation of a circle and how to graph it, I hope you understand the concept.
Alright, so what is circumference? Circumference refers to the perimeter of the circle. The formula for this is pi d or 2 pi r, where d is diameter and r is radius. For example, the diameter seen here is 18, so you would do 18 pi to get 56.55. That's all.
Now let's look at the area. The formula to find the area of a circle is pi r squared, where r is the radius. Let's look at an example. Here the radius is 5. All you need to do to find the area is plug 5 into the equation and solve, and in this case the area is around 78.54. If you are given the diameter instead of the radius, divide the diameter by 2 and plug in the formula as given. Sometimes, however, you aren't given the radius or diameter and are only given the circumference. What do you do then? To find the radius, set the circumference, which is 18.84 in this case, equal to the circumference formula, which is 2 pi r. Then solve for r by dividing 2 pi from each side to get it on its own. In this example, r will equal 3. From there, plug r into the equation to find the area of the circle, which here it turns out to be 28.3. And that is how you find the area of a circle. This is just one of the many important concepts that you will learn in geometry. Geometry is something that people use in everyday life as shapes in the relationship between points and line in general is everywhere. It will help you a lot as you progress to more advanced math classes because geometry will give you the foundation you need to be successful. If you are a future student of geometry, which you should be, you should put the effort needed into succeeding. This class will really help you out and is worth working in, so I hope you understand its importance and go forward with it.